The Australian EV market just got a whole lot more interesting. Okay, let's dive into something pretty big happening in the Australian EV scene right now. The Zeekr 7X.
Yeah, it's definitely making waves, pitched squarely against, the Tesla Model Y.
And when we say making waves, this isn't just a ripple. Zeekr's confirmed, what, over 2,000 pre-orders already? Before anyone's even taken delivery.
It's huge. And get this, the first 1,000 of those orders, they came in just 7 days after the full range details dropped.
Incredible speed.
Yeah.
So our mission today is to unpack that. How did they pull it off? We'll look at the sources, the timing, the tech.
Exactly. The pricing strategy, that 800-volt tech we need to talk about, and how the company behind it made it happen.
Timeline is tight. Dealer stock is landing like October 6th. First customer cars roll out October 15th.
And they're committing to getting all 2,000 of those pre-orders delivered by the end of 2025. That's quite a promise.
It really is, especially when you think about their initial targets.
Right. They'd actually sort of pulled back their goal for the first full year, aiming for 3,000 sales because of supply worries.
But now, with 2,000 orders for just this one model already locked in.
They're not just back on track, they're probably going to blow past that original 3,000 goal. It's a massive turnaround.
And you don't get that kind of recovery without serious backing. The source is, quote, the Zeekr Australia MD, Frank Lai.
Talking about amazing, strong support from headquarters and special support specifically for the supply chain.
That makes sense when you look at who Zeekr actually is.
Exactly. Formed in 2021, sure, but they're the premium EV arm of Geely.
Geely, the ones who own Volvo, Polestar, Lotus.
Precisely. So this isn't some small startup taking a punt. It's a global giant making a very calculated move into Australia. They've already got the X SUV and the 009 people mover here since late 24.
Okay, so that muscle lets them play hardball on price. And that's maybe the biggest headline here.
You could say that. The entry-level 7X, the RWD version.
$57,990 before on-roads.
Deliberately. Just shading $1,000 off the cheapest Tesla Model Y.
That's sending a very clear message.
It is. But it's not just the price tag, it's what you get for that price.
Yeah, talk about the specs. The base model isn't underpowered.
Not at all. 310 kilowatts, 440 newton meters of torque. Pretty punchy. But the real game changer, I think.
The 800-volt system.
Yes. The 800-volt electrical architecture. That's typically, Porsche Taycan territory or high-end Kias and Hyundais.
So why is that such a big deal for, say, a family SUV buyer?
Ultra-fast charging. It basically unlocks much faster DC charge speeds if the infrastructure supports it.
Okay, so connect the dots for us. The entry RWD model uses a 75 kilowatt-hour LFP battery, the golden battery they call it.
Right. LFP is generally safer, lasts longer, and is cheaper to make. But pair it with that 800-volt system.
And you get that headline charging figure, 80% charge in just 13 minutes.
13 minutes. Now, there's a big asterisk there, isn't there?
Definitely. You need a super powerful 450 kilowatt DC charger to hit that speed.
And those are still pretty thin on the ground in Australia right now. So it's future-proofing, maybe, more than immediate daily reality for everyone.
Still, it's a massive technical flex at this price point.
Absolutely. And they've been smart with the battery strategy, too. The higher specs, the long-range RWD, and the performance AWD.
Those are $63,900 and $72,900 respectively.
Yeah, they switched to a bigger 100 kilowatt-hour NMC battery pack. Different chemistry gives you more energy density for longer range.
And size-wise, it's very close to the Model Y, but subtly different.
Right, 5 millimeters shorter overall, but the wheelbase, the distance between the wheels, is actually 10 millimeters longer on the Zeekr.
Which usually translates to a bit more space inside, right?
Generally, yeah. It points to clever packaging.
Okay, so let's pull this together for the listener. How did Zeekr nail these 2,000 orders?
Well, it looks like a perfect storm, really. Aggressive pricing, hitting that key psychological point just under the Model Y.
Plus offering genuinely impressive tech like that 800-volt system way down the price list.
And crucially, having that solid backing from Geely HQ to guarantee the supply chain so people ordering know they'll actually get the car relatively quickly.
They didn't just try to match Tesla, they built a really compelling alternative package.
Which leads to the big question moving forward, doesn't it? The 7X is only their third model here.
And there's already talk of a fourth SUV planned for 2026.
Exactly. So what does this kind of rapid-fire expansion, this willingness to push advanced tech into the mainstream mean for the established players? How does Tesla or Hyundai or Kia respond when this level of competition arrives this quickly?
That's definitely something for everyone to watch. The Australian EV market just got a whole lot more interesting.